This month was kind of annoying. Since December, I had like the worst computer trouble imaginable, but I managed to get it fixed after a month of trying to get anything to work. So sorry for the hold up. I got some bangers incoming.
You don't give a fuck.
Anyways, I've been thinking about something. Something I really, really like. Do you know what it is that I like? Conventions are fun as hell. Everybody and their mama know what a convention is. It's a gathering of like-minded people in a space for a couple of days where they can participate in activities pertaining to their interests and spend money on cool shit they like. Imagine being a super nerd and having interests. Yeah, that's all of you bunch of nerds. Now imagine constantly not being able to publicly indulge in your interests with people. Obviously, you can talk about it with your friends, and I ain't saying niggas hide like, you know, like being a nerd is a crime, but I'm talking like how I say niggas that go to basketball games. Niggas that can cool out and enjoy this common interest with a bunch of people they know feel the same way that they do. Well, imagine finally being able to be in a space with a bunch of nerds with similar interests, like on some basketball game shit. That shit is the best thing ever. Like, it's a depression cure for like a whole weekend. Cons are great. A few of y'all seen my con vlog from like 2 years ago. Jesus, nigga, how's it been 2 years? That video accurately shows just how fun these experiences are for me. I go out with my niggas to see cool shit and kick it with other nerd niggas and buy cool shit. And I be in costume. Where the negatives? Somebody point me. Where? They're nowhere. Some of y'all noticed I got into cosplay and I look damn good, but that's just because I started going to cons. The first con I went in costume because like if I'm gonna go big or I'm gonna go home, you feel me? It's go big or go home. So I had to show these niggas the work. I showed them the work with the Vans on and whatever was on the top of my head. Y'all really could have stopped me back then, but y'all took the active choice not to. It's okay. I'm hot now. Bust down. My first con was such an eye-opening experience because it was a local one. And being on the internet, you're constantly aware that there are nerds all over, but having them niggas in your city, in your face, that shit is crazy to me. You walk around with the relaxed assumption that everyone there is on the same type of time you're on. You could just be a socially awkward media consuming sponge for a weekend without having to worry about being socially acceptable. Pure bliss. It's a good change of pace. Obviously, you still gotta be a well-adjusted normal person and not a complete weirdo, because cons have those too. Like a lot of those. Like a lot of those. But more about the cool niggas. Walking up to niggas and getting pics and having niggas walk up to you and ask for pics because you're in costume. That shit is dope. I've talked about it before, but seeing costumes extremely skilled people have made with their own damn hands like they some damn sorcerers, Tony Stark in this bitch, that shit is crazy to me. And seeing people cosplay obscure shit, man, first con I went to, I saw Tenchi Muyo cosplayers, Ryoko and Aika in the flesh. My first con. Y'all know how happy I was? W's all around. Did I mention the cool shit you get to buy? There's a lot of cool shit. Currently, to my knowledge, conventions are like the only place where I can walk to the DVD section and there be goddamn tokusatsu DVDs that aren't like modern Ultraman. I can see toys from obscure media that only like 10 niggas in this world are aware of. Also, I bought these at a con, Zero Ranger 1 in this bitch. Also, be careful y'all, con prices be having things more expensive than they're worth. They will jip you out of your bag if you're stupid. I'm talking if they're selling action figures or like third-party shit you find somewhere else. Be smart about your money. Or be like me and buy $70 sweaters and hoodies you wear around the house all day. That's what I do. All the artists who have booths and sell their own custom prints, I love you. I've accumulated a nice collection of prints for my wall. I'm kind of running out of space. I got these Voltron ones, this Tododeku one, which my mom has not and probably will never question. I gotta put this Ava one up. This bitch hard. Look at that. Angled right and Shinji's got boobs. Also, the Spider-Verse one is probably one of my faves. But talking about conventions, there was always one thing I wish I was a part of, but I probably never will be. Let me level with y'all and bring out my low effort green screen face once again. You know, I really wish I was there for like San Diego Comic-Con like back in the day, talking like 2013, 2014, like 2012. That was like when they had the cool Cartoon Network shit. I wasn't there for that. I was 10, no one cared about bringing me to conventions, none of that. No one gave a fuck. I miss that convention hype. Back then, fandom people really gave a shit about conventions. Now it's just like, oh, if you're a regular nerd, you can just go to conventions. So it's like, I'm a regular nerd, I can just go to a convention, right? And have a good old, grand old fun time. Back then, it was the hype, it was the wave. They had a whole SDCC wrap up. They had a bunch of different videos. Pan Pizza, Rebel Taxi uploaded a shit ton of videos where he would have a different wrap up and he would just show like the whole day. That's kind of like not been the wave like anymore. Obviously, a big part is that Steven Universe, regular show, Adventure Time, those pioneer airing shows aren't like topical or like they aren't airing anymore. I never got to go to San Diego Comic-Con, and I probably now never will, because right now I couldn't give any less than a shit about it, so I don't see why I would. But back then they had those cool ass set pieces, just like you were here, you were enjoying your time at the convention, and you were in these places that did not fail to remind you that you were this was who you were, this is what you're here for. That's like me wanting to go to Disney World back when Power Rangers was still owned by Disney and they did like the little Power Ranger shows there. That's a thing that happened. Power Rangers used to be owned by Disney, for you kids that think that Samurai is the best season, because it's not. You clearly just haven't watched any Disney era shows. I'm calling out like 3 people I know right now. Y'all 3 know who I'm talking to. Point is, things aren't like they used to. The idea of doing the Comic-Con stuff though wasn't always super 100% appealing, because like to get to a super important panel, you have to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and get there and wait like in a line at like 6 for like maybe like an hour and some. Like, why would I care that much when the clip of whatever is being played will be unofficially uploaded like 15 minutes after it aired at Comic-Con, and it'll be officially uploaded like an hour afterwards. So it's like, why would I care to waste my time doing all that? I get it, the experience is authentic and you can't replicate it, but it's like, I'm not fucking seeing like Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm seeing like the trailer for like the damn Steven Universe movie. I'm not seeing the actual movie. I'm seeing a trailer for like Lars of the Stars, which was dope as fuck. That was dope as hell to like see. But I watched the Comic-Con trailer on YouTube and not being at Comic-Con, because I was broke and also like 16. Conventions like Comic-Con though do have a bunch of cool stuff, and there are reasons as to why they are expensive. I mean, for starters, you got like A-list people, like in the moment, in the time A-list there. Like you can meet a goddamn Avenger fucking, or Avengers like villain. I know there are also like some Comic-Con exclusive stuff. Like went there like Comic-Con exclusive pop figures. Wait, you wanna see something cool? This Clance shit deeper than y'all think. I'm not like a pop soy boy, but I have like maybe 4 or 5, like 7 pop figures that don't include these. Nothing crazy. I've been to like 3 conventions now: MechaCon, WizardCon, and Fan Expo, which was WizardCon, and I've been to MechaCon twice. Now the last MechaCon was supposed to be in 2020. Would have been cool to end it on like 2020, like that's a cool last year, but obviously COVID happened and that fucked everything up, and that kind of sucked dookie, but it was whatever. So the last one ended in 2021, and it sucks because this con has like a huge line of history. For some reason, I just wasn't a part of it because my parents just weren't aware of what conventions are and just did not give a shit. Also, Nani was there, and like I didn't realize that that was them, because I remembered the Shiba Inu like fursuit, but it wasn't clicking to me that was them. Little did I know that was Nani. Hi Nani, if you're looking at this video. I'm not smart. Being recognizing people is starting to get too crazy. The first con I went to, MechaCon, in like 2019, I had probably like maybe like 10k subs, like 11k, something like that, but I wasn't like big enough to get recognized. But the next con, in WizardCon, I got recognized twice. That was cool. And MechaCon, again, I got recognized a total of 10 times. I did not think I was like micro niche internet celebrity enough to get recognized, especially like 10 times throughout the whole weekend. But it was exactly 10 times. I counted it, took some cool pictures. I was a Power Ranger, and I was Lance, which is cool. But wow, man, at Fan Expo I got recognized too. That was cool. All of you who've seen me and who probably think that I'm like some cool guy who has things together, I don't. I nerded out probably more than you did. I just was not properly conveying that emotion, and I was probably super nervous. This one right here, you made my day. You were super cool. My friend was standing right next to me, and they were like, "Oh my God, are you Joey?" And I was like, "Hi, that's me." And they're like, "Guys, you don't understand. This is Cuck Joey from Twitter." And I was like, "Whoa, well, calm down. I'm not a cuck. I'm not a cuck. It's just a joke." But like I said, like people in your own city. Like, not only like having nerds in your own city, having people who watch my little dumb YouTube videos in my own city, that is insane to me. That is quite crazy. Quite the crazy thing that I really appreciate. I wanted to start the year off with a bang, but computer trouble obviously said otherwise. So here's a video of me just talking about experiences I wish, well, everyone could experience. At a convention, I just feel at home, and I think that's a lot of fun. They're full of interesting things and people, and I feel like if you don't have a problem with crowds and you're vaccinated and the world ain't too bad at the moment, you should go to one. No pressure though. I just think it's an experience every nerd should have. Damn, all this talking got me kind of hungry. Like I got like a craving for snack food specifically. Damn, if only I had something. Boxu is related to anime nerd stuff. But y'all niggas ever get hungry? This video is sponsored by Boxu. You know those companies that send you a box of cool shit to your house every month? Well, Boxu is one of them, and is a monthly snack box service that gives you original premium Japanese snack food right to your house. Neat little thing about this particular box service is that they partner up with 100+ traditional family makers in order to make that good shit. And if you order one, you'll have a new theme every month. That just means new good food each time. I don't know about y'all, but I like good food. Foreign food? Kinda dope. This box is also shipped right from Japan and offers free shipping to the US. Personally, I think that is pretty rad, and hopefully you'll think that 10% off is a pretty good deal too. Just use my code JoysBox10 for 10% off of your own order. That'll save you up to $47 just from using my link, just for you beautiful beanbags.
I've been trying to record the ad read. I've just been eating this. God goodness, that's so good. Oh, damn. It was good.
Just remember to use my link in the description, and again, my code JoysBox10 for 10% off on your order. Why wouldn't you? It makes sense. Boxu. Buy it. Follow the Twitter. I got a Patreon. That's about it. Peace.
Come out of my head. Beat like attention. Stop.